I need to go back 3 years. I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan. Life was good. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. Honey, I'm home. Someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes.
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
No, please God, no. Killer junkies had been high on designer drug Valkyr, V. I'd be transferring to the DEA. Jack Lupino was trafficking. I went undercover. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA. The only ones in this city who knew I was down here.
You need to meet with Alex.
Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor. The bank robbers had been after Acer Corporation bonds. Alex, I'm glad to see you. It's an armed robbery. This is Lupino's kid.
Alex!
He was dead. Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel. Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. I had met Lupino only once, his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Vinny, you're in charge of this one.
DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne.
The letter in Muerte's room was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate. Collecting evidence had gotten old. I was already so far past the point of no return.
A winter storm warning is in effect. People are advised to stay indoors.
Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire. Rico Muerte.
Who the hell?
Muerte went for his gun.
Boss, Cornelia, that's Max Payne. He killed...
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop.
They knew I was a cop, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob. A mob war being waged. The goons inside were spooked. More bombs could still be ticking inside.
My name is Alfred Woden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Come out with your hands above your head!
Suddenly it all made sense.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns left. There's no fucking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
Max Payne is waging a one-man war. Among the listed casualties so far are Mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte.
Vinny Gagniti, just the man I've been killing to see. Gagniti bailed. The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello.
Jack's gone voodoo. He's a freaking mad dog.
Gagniti had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him.
I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. Gagniti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley. Where's Lupino?
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at the nightclub.
Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. Somebody had been passing time reading. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice. I was beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about. The room was stacked with light reading, books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. Jack Lupino was crazy.
I'm the end of the world.
The end of the world had become a cliche, but who was I to talk? Nothing is a cliche when it's happening to you. Lupino was pumped up and he started this talk, straight from a bad dream.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels. Death is coming!
When Lupino finally went down, I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. And that's when it happened. This femme fatale holding a gun to my face.
Mona Sachs, Lisa's evil twin.
Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello. How do you like your whiskey?
The nightmare was always the same.
No, please! Murderer! You killed her!
I woke up in a bad dream.
Max Payne, pleased to meet you.
You pay, you bastard. They had dragged me back to Lupino's hotel. The men in blue had come and gone. Frankie, his boys, and I had the place all for ourselves.
She's gonna take a long time to die.
The mobster muscle on the phone was talking about Mona.
All the victims so far identified in the Ragnarok shooting have been criminals. Sources say that Max Payne was also among those killed.
That meant somebody thought the mafia had me. Didn't want the cops snooping around anymore. Case closed. Don Punchinello had put a hit on me. He wanted me dead. The hotel bar was fast developing quite a history. Frankie was there.
How the hell did you get loose?
What the hell? We could just as well finish this here. I spotted the big black Mercedes as soon as I left the hotel.
Bang, you're dead. Peace, man, relax. I am going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Boris Stein used to pull jobs for me. Now the bastard court has gone over to the other side. Punchinello's. The ship's loaded with guns. Change the ship back under my flag, you'll get enough guns to start the apocalypse.
Vladimir was one of those old-time bad guys with honor and morals, which made him almost one of the good guys. Rico Muerte had come to town to do more than just sort out family troubles. Briefcase of money, a sniper rifle, and an envelope with one word.
Mayor.
It didn't sound like a mafia contract.
Tell the devil that Dime sent you.
cut a deal. I want to meet.
You know my restaurant? 1 hour.
Things would soon get hot in the Don's restaurant.
We'll drop you off at the Punchinello Manor.
Someone had graciously left the back door open for me and killed the guards. My money was on Mona. It was too late for her. I couldn't tell whether it was Mona or her sister.
You've got company. You must hurry.
Punchinello was a pushover.
I was just doing what I was told. She's someone high up. Government, maybe. No, I told them not to.
Drop it. Don't move.
The mystery witch was a real barracuda and an army of killer suits behind her.
It's time to show you the benefits of my brew. Gentlemen, we're done here. Take me to Cold Steel.
She had just given me an OD of Valkyr. The floor turned into a vortex of green blood.
Murderer! You killed her!
Slowly, the green nightmare faded. The hag had said, take me to Cold Steel. I drove straight to Cold Steel Foundry. The factory was a perfect front for the illegal activities. I was going in.
Initiate Operation Deadeye.
They were getting ready to destroy the evidence. Let's do it.
The self-destruction sequence has been initiated.
There was an old army bunker.
Top secret, Project Valhalla, U.S. Army. The research objective is to create a chemical substance to enhance the stamina and morale of infantry troops. Project canceled.
Someone had decided to continue the experiment unauthorized.
Field test. Double the dosage for all the remaining test subjects. Observe and record the subject's behavior in an urban setting.
The drop-off point was my old address in New Jersey. It all pointed to her, Ms. Valkyr. A new message from Bibi got me back on the killer track.
We need to talk this through. Come up with a plan.
The more I thought about Alex's murder and the frame-up, the more it felt like an inside job. I should have seen it coming. Bibi had sold me out. Bibi showed up in his tailor-made suit, way beyond a cop's pay. He was guilty as hell.
Maxie, you have no idea how big this is.
I think I do. Bibi turned out to be another bad guy.
Max Payne is still alive and at large. He continues his vendetta against the Mafia.
Bibi turned out to be another bad guy.
This is Alfred Woden. I can give you the name of your enemy. Come to the Asgard building presently.
I would like to introduce you to my colleagues, the Inner Circle. You have seen the files on Project Valhalla. We were all involved in the early stages of the project. We would very much like to blow this thing wide open, but our hands are tied. Her name is Nicole Horn, the key figure in Project Valhalla, the president of Acer Corporation. If you try to go public with this, we will deny any knowledge. We need you to take her out. We can protect you, make all the charges go away.
That was the cue for the killer suits to kick in and swarm inside. The so-called corpse of Alfred Woden stood up, looking smug among his dead pals. Pretty slick way to get out of all his promises. I remembered Candy Dawn, taping her clients in action on the side. I had a feeling that when this was over, any collateral would come in handy. I had dreamed of revenge, of coming close and then failing. Now I was close. I had a name to guide me, Nicole Horn. I had nothing to lose. An eye for an eye. I took my time, cruising around the city in the snow. When I was ready, I parked the stolen wheels at the front entrance of the Acer Corporation headquarters. I had a bullet with Nicole Horn's name on it. She had ultra-high-tech security systems, enough mercenaries and weaponry to start World War III. Mona, looking good.
Miss Sachs, do your job.
Relax, you're a nice guy. I don't kill nice guys.
No!
She was a nice girl, and now she was stone cold dead. When the elevator came back down, Mona was gone. There was a lot of blood, but no body. Valkyr had been meant to be a white-winged maiden that would lift you to a warrior's heaven. The devil was in the drug, and now I was gonna kill her. No begging, no bribes. She knew better. Both of us knew how this would end, in pain and suffering. They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was all over.
Freeze! NYPD!
You gave us one hell of a ride.
Woden was there in the crowd. Woden grinned smugly. It was the grin of a winner. That made two of us.